Hi, I have news. You may already know about my book. I've turned it into an online wellness program, and I'm going to give you the details a bit later on. But first, I want to tell you about the 3 eras of health and wellness. Starting with the first era. The first era was my grandmother's era. She was a smoker, loved her cigarettes, loved swanning around Europe, soaking up the sunshine with no sun protection, completely oblivious to the dangers because they were the uninformed era. They were in the uninformed era where not only did they not have the information about how dangerous the cigarettes and the sunbathing were, but also it was being actively encouraged. There were adverts showing doctors smoke this brand of cigarettes. You know, it was the completely uninformed era. They had no idea the damage they were doing. And she died a smoker's death pretty early. The second era of health and wellness, after the uninformed era, was the misinformed era. This was my dad's generation era, where we had decades of the diet and fitness and no, fat is bad for you, terrible, avoid all fat, which basically swung everyone over towards sugar and carbohydrate sugar, and completely misinformed. And this is, oh, you need to kind of lose weight by doing these exercises and join the gym. No, that is not correct. That generation was the misinformed era. My dad could not lose weight. He was given diets and exercise regimes. He gained more and more weight, died of a fatal heart attack on his 65th birthday in a hotel celebrating his retirement. That was the misinformed era that has continued up until now. And we are now leaving behind the misinformed era, and we are learning from the misinformed era and the uninformed era. And we are entering the informed era, which is right now, where we are looking back at all of the mistakes and all the reasons that the things in the past didn't work. And we are using the science to understand how to achieve wellness, which is remarkably simple, with just a routine of easy, smart habits. And we are taking that information and we are combining it with data-driven information from wearables and tech gadgets that we now have at our fingertips at an affordable price. And we have the privilege of being in the informed era of health and wellness. So make sure you're not still in the misinformed era, doing all of the old stuff that we've been saying for decades that doesn't work because it isn't correct. We don't need to do all of that stuff. Enter the informed era. And I have free stuff available on the websites at the link below to help you understand more about the informed era and the whole smart wellness approach to health. And I also have the now digital versions of the book. You can either do free strands or paid for strands. There's a ton of information on there that will help you leave behind the misinformed era of health and wellness and properly set foot with both feet in the informed era of health and wellness. We are so lucky that we have learned. Let's learn from what went before. And now that we have the answers and we know what to do, we need to actually just simply embed it in our daily routines. Easy habits, Simple, smart wellness habits. So click the link and visit my website for more.